welcome back to a brand new video. So it's Lightpool day 1, the 15th of October, and it is a Wednesday, so we're in search of some of these magnificent Lightpool structures. And apparently, according to the guys who are putting one of them on, there's some on in the Winter Gardens. Hopefully we can whip inside and go and have a look. Come and join me on this one. So we are just inside of the Winter Gardens, and these are called the Eternal Assemble. And absolutely stunning. Look at this. Wow. How magnificent. And it's like a see-through screen. Absolutely incredible. The Eternal Assemble. So again, we're inside the Winter Gardens, and this one is called Abaraxi. I believe I've got that terminology correct. And there's like a smoke and the laser lights. Absolutely spectacular. Look at this one. Let's see if we can get a little close. This is all done through lasers. So this one is called the Aqualux, and this one is like all blocks, looks like blocks of water, or containers, blocks, however you want to call it, and you can see all in the wonderful different colours. And this is just near Harry Ramsden's, the fish and chip shop. If you are in town, go and check this one out. Absolutely stunning, this one. So this one is in Hounshill itself. Again, all laser projection. Absolutely amazing, some of these. We haven't even scratched the surface. So we'll just stick this one for a few moments. So that one we've just seen inside is called Figures. Absolutely amazing. Let's have a quick look before we leave that one, and that is certainly worth a visit. Just inside the Hounshill Figures. So we have just reached the Promenade. We're going to go and have a bit of a look along the Promenade. There's plenty more near Sainsburys. We're going to dig each and every one out. Like I said, there's a couple of fantastic ones, and these ones we did yesterday in a bit of a preview, but there's still plenty more. Let's keep going. So we're just going to start this one near the Dragons of the North, because apparently this is part of the Lightpool, which I never knew. So the Dragons of the North, everyone's seen these on many videos, and what great ones they are. These are actually named Meduse, if I've pronounced that right. Sometimes I never pronounce the words right, people always pick it up, but Nevertheless, these are, I believe, are Medusa and absolutely magical. And yesterday, when we did a bit of a preview, all the fencing was around, but you can see now you can go right underneath. And absolutely incredible. Look at that. How wonderful are these? Blackpool has certainly come to life. Like I said, it is a weekday, it's a Wednesday, midweek, and normally it's pretty quiet for a midweek, but we're going to have a bit of a walk down, and it is quite early still. It's only about 6:45 of an evening, but it's getting very, very busy. A lovely day, no wind at all, no rain, absolutely perfect conditions for just admiring the magic of Blackpool tonight. Just a bit of a shot, just looking towards the north. But let's just move the camera round, because there we go. You can see the tower all lit up, and the illuminations and the light pool. Absolutely stunning settings tonight. And again, looking towards the central pier, you can see the tide just on its way in, covering the last bit of the beach, and you just see all the colours on the sea, the reflections. And this always draws a bit of a crowd. So it's Wednesday, and Wednesday's predominantly lifeboat training. So this is where they launch the boats, and they do a bit of training. So there's no emergency. Like I said, it's just the training part, exercise. Heritage trams are back. Look at this one, all in colour. Absolutely stunning. The back, everybody, the heritage trams. Absolutely amazing. Wow, that's been such a long time since we've seen that one all lit up. So we're just going to head a little more towards the comedy carpet, because there's an amazing tiger. And absolutely fantastic this one is. I'm really excited to bring you this one. Let's keep going. How wonderful, like I said, with the old, I mean, I'll call them jellyfish, but they do look absolutely stunning. But like I said, we're going to have a bit of a look at this tiger. And it's literally just to the left. So this one is called the White Tiger. How stunning does this one look? And it's just all positioned on like an SUV. Absolutely amazing. You see, it's just on the top, like, and it's just about to pounce. The White Tiger. And this one is right opposite Blackpool Tower itself. You can see the tower, and the projection is also going on the tower. What a great one this one is as well. And this is a fantastic one. It's called the Phoenix, and again it sort of lights up in all different colours, themes. Absolutely wonderful. And you've actually got a bit of the older background music, or shall I say sounds as well, with this one. The Phoenix, just near the beach house. Absolutely stunning. If you ever, I think this is probably one of my favourite ones. Really, really nice. And this one is called the Sun Glitter, and it's projected from a couple of projectors right behind us onto the wedding chapel. Absolutely, yeah, another fantastic one. So like I said, if you are in Blackpool or you're coming down to visit, you're in for an absolutely fantastic treat with the light pool, coupled with the amazing illuminations. So we're just in St John's Square, and there's a projection right on to St John's Church. This one, another, honestly, the more and more you walk around and see some of these, they are stunning. So this is where Britain's Got Talent has been very, very active, and we caught some of the acts, or the judges, shall I say, Simon, Carol, Amanda. But let's just whip the camera around and I'll show you what's been projected onto St John's Church this evening. And you certainly wouldn't recognise the church this evening. How amazing does that look? And like I said, this is all to do with the Lightpool Festival. and this goes on between 6 and 10 p.m. right until the 1st of November. Wow, what do you think of this? So we're going to leave the church and just going to have a bit of a walk near Cedar Square, because they've got another fantastic one just up here. Let's go and have a bit of a look. And these, like I said, they're scattered all over Blackpool itself. And like I said, if you are out, there's plenty of people, organisers, which hand out, you know, like maps and booklets, and you can treasure those for years to come. Take some snapshots and treasure those memories. So this is Cedar Square, and you can just see that one is all lit up now. What a stunning setting, the Cedar Square, with the trees lit up as well. Absolutely amazing. So we are just going past Topping Street. This is Topping Street. I'll just show you the Topping Street itself. Like I said, we're not going to go down Topping Street. This is at night time. Like I said, a little deserted. However, we are going to go in the hunt of more of these. So we're going to go down a couple of these little alleys, and I believe there's going to be a few more around here. So it's a bit of an exploring when you are in Blackpool and you're hunting for these, that you can certainly spend a couple of hours having a look for them. So we're just walking onto a bit of a demolition area, what with the Charles Street and Milburn Street. However, there is a projection and a few more. And this is a bit of an interesting one, so we'll just keep going. So all of this area is going to be rejuvenated, and a brand spanking new university is going to be going on here. But you can see there's a projection on the one street. What there is, like an alphabet clock. I don't know what that's all about. It's an odd one, but nevertheless, let's just move the camera, because there's a few little figures. Also, look at these. And again, there's a blue one, a green one, and also there is a red one. Absolutely amazing. These are certainly a new one. How wonderful are these? And just look at this. Like I said, this Lightpool Festival just gets better and better. Let's just have a bit of a look in here. How wonderful is this one? Absolutely stunning. This is just near Mr. Basri's. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. Wonderful. And these ones are wonderful butterflies, and these are positioned just near Sainsburys. And there's three of these all light up. I mean, again, it depends what your favourite is. But again, some wonderful ones. Three of these, like I said, just near Sainsburys. So let's go and have a look at the last one. You see, even like the flies, the old butterflies, they certainly draw the crowds, and that's a lovely one. A lovely blue one, and amazing. Kicking off in Blackpool. Look at that, rushing up Talbot. Somebody's always kicking off around up, you know, right at the top of Talbot. It's like they're pulling in again to Markelly on Dixon Road. So we're just on Abingdon Street and Queen Street, right on the corner. And this is the burnt out hotel, and it's still not been demolished. And there is a Japanese knotweed, so I imagine they might have to sort that one out first of all. But nevertheless, we're going to have a bit of a look at another attraction, part of the Lightpool. Let's go and have a walk over. So this one is near Central Library, and you can see there's like a lamp with an octopus. That's a a stunning one. It's a bit of an isolated position, to be fair. There's not a lot of people around this area, but nevertheless, it looks amazing. And we're just going to end this video just near the Jubilee Gardens. I always enjoy this one. Really, really sort of tranquil, peaceful and relaxing little spot. And of the evening it all gets all lit up. And so I'll show you. You can see all the little bushes as well, all with wonderful sparkling lights. Absolutely amazing. Again, it just all goes hand in hand with the illumination. So again, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you do, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. It's totally free, doesn't cost a penny. Hit the notification button to be notified of all the upcoming videos. And I do hope you enjoyed a bit of a show for the Lightpool Festival. Absolutely magnificent. It is on from the 15th of October right until the 1st of November between 6 and 10 p.m. What a show. What an amazing experience. So if you are in Blackpool, you're travelling, make sure you grab yourself a booklet. All the organisers, they hand them out and they'll give you a little map. Go and enjoy yourself. Grab a bag of chips. Take in the wonderful atmosphere. Until next time, look after yourself. Take care. It's a bye from me. Bye-bye.